Looks like Travis wins the die roll, being able to play 3 runes, dropping Raven Bloom, and passing turn on that. What a great start. I've seen Raven Bloom's always a great start for the Kaiser player, just making sure you're putting a body and contesting.
Really might be the best 2-drop in the game. Alright, and that is a mobilize. Tap 4, get 2 runes exhausted. Oh no, sorry, tap 2, get 2 runes exhausted. So Travis is just ramping up there, trying to get all 8 runes so he can play the key card of his deck.
Is it Aurora?
It's Aurora.
Where's the deck list?
Who would have thought? Yeah. Yeah, so we're trying to get to 9 runes here. Play the Aurora and then just let the big bodies roll. So Marco's game plan here has to be to play quick and early. So you see, the Seal of Rage is one of the cards that Marco's taking in for his deck to avoid returning runes for a lot of those spells playing costs.
So having Kaiser and the seal, minimizing the cost for his spells.
So here we see a Catalyst of Aeons, channel 2 runes exhausted.
We are ramping up.
Yeah, and
Gust.
there's a Gust returning the Raven Bloom, so that way Marco is not able to hold for an extra point. Crucial. Again, with that Aspirant's Climb, where I believe that's Aspirant's Climb, if I'm not mistaken.
Marco at the 3 points.
Yes, Marco is
And
at
Travis
3 points
still
now.
ramping up. Love the speed of the game. I feel like both players are very familiar with both of their decks.
Yes, they are. That is an Aspirant's Climb. So both players need to get to 9 points to win the game instead of 8. That gives Travis a couple extra turns to get his game plan started, but we see Kaiso accelerating the Kaisa. Sorry, Marco accelerating the Kaisa to force those points out quick. And that's going to put him at 4 points now. Again, that's the game plan, right? Against any Aurora deck, you want to go fast, and there it is.
Talking about
There's an Aurora immediately. No thought behind it. Slam the card and let it work.
Now this is where the real game begins, and see how Kaiser's prepared to deal with big bodies that the Aurora will be able to bring out.
And here we have, it seems like Travis is playing quite a combo deck here, playing, Scrap Heap, that when you play a draw card.
Oh, is that a Mind Splitter?
It is a Mind Splitter.
Oh, what a, and to see, and you rip one, right?
Yes. So we see a Falling Star, a Student, a Cleave. I believe that's the 2-drop with the Death Knell trigger. They put him a bit away from us, so we're not able to see the cards too clearly. But Marco's gonna start his turn, and he puts back the Falling Star, so getting rid of any removal. We see Marco starting. He goes to 5 points. And again, see, does Marco play Time Warp? That's the card that's gonna get him to win. And he does. He plays 1 Time Warp.
So we're at 5 right now. We'll definitely need to be at 7. Play the Time Warp.
Yeah, so he needs to get that Darius over the battlefield, go to 6, lose one of the trade-offs there, and hold at a battlefield. Get to 7 and hopefully see a Time Warp early. Yeah, see, that's exactly what he wants to do. So I believe he recognizes that this is his only win condition.
And I'm sure Travis knows that win condition from Marco's side of things and having to play or to prevent that.
Yeah, so we're at 6 points here, and that's scary, right? Any Kaiser player with 6 points can win on the immediate turn. And we play another Seal of Rage. Again, Marco is on 3 seals in his main deck. It's an interesting deck list, to be sure. And we tap the rest of our cards, play a Darius ready, both of them ready because the second card played, and he retreats them. So he's walling up really heavy in order to be able to go in big and get those 7th and 8th points next turn. Can Travis secure both battlefields?
Would that be telegraphing into Marco's hand into possibly having a Time Warp already?
So we saw his hand earlier, and I don't think we saw a Time Warp, but we did see a Cleave. So I think his strategy now is to wall up at a base, let Travis conquer at a battlefield, and then just move in and conquer both on his turn.
Oh
And that's a
my, no,
second
not
Aurora.
that.
Oh, that's dirty.
How
So
many
now
Mind
he
Splitters
can.
is he playing? I see 2 more on his deck, so.
Yeah. So he moves in with the Mind Splitter there. And he's gonna trigger both. He's gonna wall up heavy there, until he gets to big units.
Butterfly.
We need Mind Splitters ideally to be able to rip cards out of his hand and eliminate options. That is a Mountain Drake. So
And we're walling up on a battlefield, dropping the Drake there. And we go
absolutely.
again. Dropping another Drake on the same battlefield. So we're walling up with at least, let's see, is that a 10? So 27?
Yes.
27 on one
This is a
battlefield.
massive battlefield. So he only has one rune up. So
Oh.
there goes Marco getting a 7th point. Triggering the Kaiser to draw a card. And how many runes does Marco have up?
It looks like he's, no, he has 4 red.
9
So.
and 5 blues. He's at 9. He's one short of a time warp. So even if he draw it, he can't win. Now, Travis is at 1 point at the moment. So he is in the game. Unfortunately for him, he needs to conquer the other battlefield and not let Marco wall up there. But with 2 Auroras being able to on the field triggering at the end of his turn, 3 units out of his deck, he can hit those Dead Bloom Predators and just play them
Oh, the
correctly.
pressure of the Death Bloom is coming
Yeah.
closer and closer. That card is a menace. I love the artwork. I love the ability. And
Card's
it
sick.
just applies that pressure that I feel that the Misfortune is well known to do.
Yeah. Are you familiar with Misfortune's leader ability? Oh man, you're in for a treat here. So let's put the card up for everybody to see, because it is very game changing in this current board state. So we're getting the card up on screen at the moment.
Going back to Travis's
Because
turn.
Travis is not out of this yet.
Absolutely not. Now with 2 Dazzling Auroras on the board and a 27 hold on a battlefield.
So Misfortune says you can tap her, give a unit ganking this turn. So he can move that Mountain Drake over and conquer the other battlefield, and the Auroras can trigger, summoning units to both battlefields and wall up even higher and higher and higher. So Marco's having a hard time here.
Marco's wallet, I mean, building. Oh,
that's a Mind Splitter. That's dirty.
I mean, if the opportunity to draw into a time warp was there, we're not seeing that opportunity.
We put the cleave back. That's going to take away 3 might from Marco.
What a swing of tempo, to be honest. Because now
That's massive.
here we
And
go, we're
giving a
ganking.
Mountain Drake ganking, moving it over against the Kaisa, killing it, getting another point.
And Marco having all his runes exhausted.
Yeah.
What a
So now-
shift in tempo. I know I keep repeating that, but it's one thing to see happening.
gonna
Here we
hit
go
here.
with the Dazzling Aura. See what we
The
hit.
first
Death
Aurora.
Bloom.
Okay, so at least we know a third Aurora isn't going to be played,
Oh.
and that's a Dead Bloom Predator. So not only is it beefy, but Marco can't target that freely. And
Heck.
the third Mountain Drake.
Is that one battlefield at 28 might?
Yes.
I know.
And the other battlefield with 24 might.
That is with 15, 19, 21 might at the base of Marco's side of things. Right?
17 might. Oh, the Kaisa.
Yeah.
The Kaisa is alive? Yes, so he has 21 might. And he has to somehow conquer a 24 might and a 28 might.
Misfortune deck looking kind of...
It's kinda crazy. Again, it didn't matter how many points Marco got. If you can't get that 8th point, it doesn't matter.
Oh, was I
Trav-
lured in to get the Kaiser deck?
Huh?
Was I lured in to get a Kaiser deck? Misfortune looks nice. Also, the Master Yi deck looks pretty nice.
Master Yi looks crazy, but Misfortune is just so oppressive. Like, if Marco cannot win this turn, Travis walls up higher and higher every turn. So he's at 28 and 24. He'll go to 32 and 36 with like the next units he gets.
Are we scooping game 1, siding in the cards that we brought in, and hoping for the best game 2, game 3? Because you get to choose. Like, if I was Marco, the possibility of going to game 2, siding in to go first, having those cards. Let's see. This has smoke screen, unchecked power, And promise,
Uncheck
right? So
power.
he is ready for the matchup.
Oh, he is. But he's playing a Portal to base and a Watchful Sentry to base. And that's not enough.
You're passing.
Marco needed to win this turn. His only out is drawing a 1,000-tailed Watcher to be able to possibly reduce the might enough. I don't even know how he can get out of this. I'm just going to keep hitting these Auroras, wall up even higher. He goes to 5 points now. And this game's just getting away from Marco. And you can see Travis just took control. Is this in someone's house? No, this is a room that we have in our shop here.
Omega Backrooms.
Yeah, we're kind of just makeshifted it into,
Is that another
little
mine
stream
splitter?
area. That's a mine splitter. Getting rid of the last portal.
Wow.
Ideally, if you're Marco in this situation, you're scooping it up.
That's what that would be my thought process. Scooping this up, giving myself more time for game 2, game 3, because we are going to go to game 3.
Yeah.
If I was Marco, that's...
Yeah, we have 43 minutes still. That's plenty of time to prolong a game. And yep, just Aurora triggers. Travis doesn't have to do anything other than just keep playing his big
here we
bodies.
go.
Another Dead Bloom. Doesn't even matter at this point. Well, I guess he needs to wall up higher. Place it in the...
I mean, yeah,
Double bounce
where
break.
does it even matter where you put it? Where?
And
Oh,
the
and
last
that's
one,
a...
yeah. So let's do some math here.
An
We have-
unchecked power here.
Does Marco main uncheck
No,
power?
he does not. But
does
he has
not.
it on his side,
Yeah.
so he's definitely seeing. Maybe he's
Yeah.
reading and learning how Travis is playing, getting a
Oh.
better
Yeah.
adjustment of how Travis navigates his cards, navigates his deck. And Gust, of course.
Oh man, Marco was trying to crash the Watchful Sentry to get a free draw, and Travis denied him of it. He just ride the win back to his hand, not even letting him see the next card in his deck. That's just bullying. Plays 2 sentries to base, and
Up 2 points. We're at
Travis
7.
Travis will go to 7 here. I believe Travis might have very few units left in his deck. A Catalyst.
Well,
Tap
let's see.
4.
That's 2, 4, 5 units in one, right?
Yes.
And then 4 units in the mech, so that's 9 units on the field. I guess he just has one more, the captain. Unless that is the champion he is playing.
He could just play the Misfortune directly, just to wall up even higher. Since he has so many runes to work with, he doesn't need to care much.
Passing back up to... Oh, nope. Yep, passing that back to Marco. What are we trying to dig for if I was Marco?
If you're Marco here, you're trying to draw into a 1,000-tailed Watcher.
Rain? Maybe?
Do we play Cathian Rain in the main?
2.
We do play Cathian Rain. That's not enough though. Those units are too big, so your only outs here are... Yeah, try to draw 1,000-tailed Watchers, so that way you can down 3 everything at both battlefields, and then come in with 15, 16, 17. Oh, we're still
Simplify.
playing this.
We draw one. And we're doing math right now. So 10, 10, 8, 8, 16, 36. Is that 36 on a battlefield? Mind splitter. 3 mind splitters in the other with 1 death bloom. So 7, 21, 29, 31. These battlefields are high.
Yeah.
Definitely a mountain to climb.
I don't see how Marco can get out of this. I mean, he has 11 runes to work with. A Kaisa, as we see. I believe a Void Seeker. But this isn't looking like it's possible. Tapping 2 more.
So they're all at 7. They should be, right? The Darius?
Yes, you play 2 spells. They all go to 7.
So that's 21.
Plus 6. So 21 plus 6. Yeah, it's not enough. Marco did the math and he saw that he
Are we going
cannot
to game
get...
2?
Oh,
No.
and 2 fighter flights. It didn't matter. We were just messing with him at this point. Yeah, Marco saw the writing on the wall, and like Julio said, maybe he was just trying to see more cards out of Travis's deck trying to see if he played any interesting techs. As we saw, he plays scrap heaps in the main to get more draw power. We saw obviously three catalysts, three stack decks. We saw possession. We saw bullet times being digged with the Aurora. So you could argue, I mean, we have 39 minutes left in the clock. That's more than enough time to finish 2 games, but you want to see everything your opponent plays.
Absolutely. And utilizing, because I think both players had an amazing speed of play. I think both players knew what the decks are doing, knew the matchup, and knew what to expect. At that point, I mean, one can say Marco should have scooped on a game 2 to allot himself more time. But in doing that, you are kind of missing the opportunity to see what extra cards Travis might have on in his main deck, or what is he playing, or how many units is he playing, which I think makes knowledge is power.
Yeah. No, every key card, people are taking one-ups a lot of the time in order to deal with certain matchups. So being aware of a card that exists in your opponent's deck going into game 2 and game 3 can make a big difference.
Yeah, especially with the Dazzling Aura, where it just reveals, right, until you hit a unit. That is a lot of info that you are sharing. Yes, I mean, it's a give and take, I guess. Being able to put up big bodies onto the board, but revealing what your deck's goal might be, or any text that you might be playing.
I know, absolutely. Any interesting one-ups for big bodies. So we're switching battlefields now. Let's see. So we started with Aspirant's Climb on Marco's side. So we're gonna start with either Obelisk of Power or Sigil of the Storm. Oh, I apologize. We're gonna start with Obelisk of Power or Sigil of the Storm. As for Marco, we started with Dreaming Tree, so now we have Reaver's Row or Void Gates.
Now, which one would you choose? Which one do you think Travis is going to start with? Knowing he's going to go second. Of course, Kai's going to want to go first.
Travis, Obelisk of Power. Just get that extra rune. Yeah. Now, as for Marco, Void Gate might be the battlefield he puts in. Just that one extra damage for any spell that does damage can come in handy, right?
And you definitely need a secure game 2. So I think Void Gate is definitely going to be the battlefield of choice for this game 2.
Let's go correct the players, make sure they do start with their champion unit on the battlefields. It seems Kaisa shuffled it in. I will be right back.
Well, it looks like everything was A-okay, but this is just us securing that everything's fine. We're going to flip the battlefields to start up game 2, and it looks like Void Gate is being played on the Kaisa side of things, and it looks like Obelisk of Power is being played on the Misfortune side of things. So just like as we predicted, definitely Marco choosing the Void's Gate, going first in game 2, so increasing the chances of him winning the game 2 and seeing game 3. Because again, guys, this is Swiss rounds. We're gonna cut to top 8, and first place gets a chance to receive a round 1 bye at the Houston Regionals for Riftbound, which is going to be one of the very first regional high tier event for Riftbound. Playing the Poro, having 3 runes, giving 4 runes, which is going to be an advantage for Misfortune deck, and having to ramp up. Getting 2 more runes exhausted, having him at 6 runes in turn 1.
Yeah, 6 runes is just sick. Again, all we're looking for in this Misfortune deck is a Dazzling Aurora just to get there. So we're at 8 runes at the moment. We're 1 short, but Marco is accelerating this game. That puts him at 2 now, and he's getting started. He's trying to get this game over before we see those big units drop. We can't let Travis get to that game plan that he got to last time.
Dazzling Aura, what a card, and just being able to like make that your deck's goal, seeing that card. I wonder how ban list or Forbidden list. Oh man.
So, Consider. Let's
So
get
let's
to
see.
ripping.
We have Stupefy, Kaiza, Darius, and a smoke screen. I'll be hitting the smoke screen. Would you? Or maybe the Spotify to prevent that draw?
Uh,
Kaiza maybe, because when Conquer you do draw
we
one.
probably do hit the smoke screen because that is the only thing that can contest your big units. Plus, it's a cheap spell, you know. Like you want to make them. You want to. Oh,
Oh, we hit the
we
Kaiza.
got rid of a fifth unknown
Oh, we
card.
didn't even see that one. Okay.
That's unfortunate. I guess we'll never know. All right, so we're ready with Marco. Get 2 more points and start our game plan. Oh, we drew a Watcher.
Ooh,
This Watcher is gonna come in very handy this game.
treating. Keeping
We
those,
saw
yeah,
him taking
because
it for it last time. So yep, we're gonna play 4, play another Kaisa, play 2, another Pora, and just build our base. We want to have as many units as possible for this Watcher to be able to have an impact once they come in attacking and Travis starts conquering points. Scrap heap, draw a card. And acceptable losses. Each player sacrifices 1 gear. Scrap heap triggers, draw a card.
well, now we don't have enough runes for the dazzling, correct? But we are
Yeah.
definitely getting ready for whenever we see a card.
Mobilize, channel a rune, like we're digging into our deck, we're getting extra runes, we're conquering a point. Overall, a solid turn, you know, like you want to have Aurora as soon as possible, but when you play 3 cards in the Misfortune deck, you're not too bothered by it. But here we have a Kaisa coming in, conquering the Void Gate.
Drawing a card. And we saw, oh, we drew into unchecked power.
That's
So we're definitely
actually
ready.
insane.
Unless Travis sees another Mind Splitter.
So Travis does have an out for unchecked power in his sideboard because he's prepared for this.
We move it up to Darius, challenging the Mind Splitter.
Alright, we challenge you, get another point.
We're at 6 points with Marco,
We're at
1
6
point
now.
with Travis.
Stack deck, and he's digging. He's not seeing this Aurora that he wants to see. He actually needs a Deadbloom Predator, but even then, Marco's base is built up pretty nicely.
Because he has to answer the board now. If he doesn't
Yeah.
answer the board, we're seeing a game 3.
Yeah, we are.
Definitely.
Oh, there it is. That's 8. Yep,
Turn 2.
8 return to directly onto. Oh no, it's Aurora. It's Aurora. So he has to hit Deadbloom, and that's game. He scoops it up. Realizes he's not clearing the battlefields. Marco will go to 8, and we go to game 3 now. All right, that's exactly the gameplay that Marco wants. Quick, easy, effective. You know, before Travis can build up those big bodies, because once you get to 3 big bodies on board, it's just every turn your odds go lower.
Ooh, we get to see sighting a little bit. So, what are we... Now we know which battlefields they're choosing for game 3, correct?
Yeah, so now we know we're going to have Sigil of the Storm.
And then we're going to have Reaver's Row on Marco, Kaiser player side of things. Travis going first for game 3, I'm assuming, to ramp up as much as possible. Or would you go second? No, definitely first. You're not allowing Kaiser to go first.
No, absolutely not. Going first gets you those extra points, and you just don't want to give him that. So we're going to see this coming in from Travis. When you conquer here, recycle 1 of your runes. This is not a progressive battlefield, but a regressive one. It's going to force Marco to set himself back in rune tempo every time he wants to conquer there. It's a floodgate. It's an interesting one too.
Restocking one of your runes when you conquer, that's going to be quite expensive for the Kaiser deck.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to slow down the gameplay. That's something you do not want to see in the Kaiser build. You're always trying to speed up your gameplay.
In this matchup especially
in this matchup. And Travis is doing everything that Misfortune wants to do, slowing down the gameplay, going into that mid-level gameplay, or that late gameplay, to where these dazzling auroras are hitting those big bodies and achieving what the deck wants to achieve.
Yep. And there's that third battlefield from Marco, Reaver's Row. Gonna be able to move back his Kaisers whenever he gets contested for a battlefield, but let's see if it works for him. Alright, so we're starting with Travis, 2 runes, and let's get this game going. Mobilize. It's a perfect card you want to see.
Just another one.
Alright, Marco needs to get a body on board, and he gets a Poro. Travis at 5, draws for turn. Attack deck. Pot of duality for Yu-Gi-Oh players who might not, follow Riftbound too much. And Catalyst, 2 more runes.
Oh man, do you think he has the Aurora in hand already?
Are we at 9? No, are we gonna be at 9? 2 to start, 1 for mobilize.
3. 2 for turn. 5.
2 more for the Catalyst. 7. 2 for turn. Aurora can come down next turn. So Marco needs to be aware of this. And yeah, here we go, accelerating the Kaisa.
Are we drawing?
Get into the Reaver's Row, conquering, drawing.
So yeah, now we have Marco with 1 point, first point for game 3. Travis is still at 0 points. And look at that. Do you read the Dazzling Aurora being in hand, being dropped on right now?
Yeah, yep, there it is. It's interesting that the Poro did not move into the other battlefield to get the extra point. Marco did not want to set back one of his runes. Let's see.
Oh,
and a dead blue.
contesses.
And it can go into the battlefield Kaisastad, and the Reaver's Row lets it retreat. So he doesn't lose the body, but now he's forced to conquer the other battlefield to get the game going, and that's going to set him back in runes. This is not a good spot. This is not how Marco wants to play the game.
I mean, with that many cards in hand, do you think he'll have something to contest the Predator, the Death Bloom, instead of going to the... Oh, no, we're moving forward.
Yep,
we're gonna
conquering.
cost 1. You get to draw 1 though.
Yes, the issue with, regardless of how many cards Marco has in hand, is he doesn't have many runes to work with. So all his outs are gonna cost at least 7 runes, and he's stuck at 5. 2 Watchful Sentries.
We're digging, right?
Yeah, that's all I was gonna let him do, just dig. Now the one thing that Marco absolutely does not want to see from that Aurora or from Travis's hand is another Dead Bloom.
Or Mind Splitter.
Or Mind Splitter. Or another Aurora.
Oh, there's so... You can say the matchup is
yeah.
It might seem like it's not a good one for Kaizen just because of the big bodies that can be dropped at no cost essentially.
And Travis just curved perfectly. Mobilize turn 1, Catalyst turn 2, and then Aurora turn 3. Like that's
all you want.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and a second Aurora. That's all you want now. You want a second Aurora.
Yeah, we were wrong. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh, the ganking too.
Yep, the misfortune with ganking, going over, killing it. Doesn't matter if you send back one of your runes. You have 2 Auroras on board.
Yeah, at this point, now you're just...
Yeah, this is starting to get away from Marco once again. And let's start excavating.
Oh.
A Dead Bloom to base, because there's no point in playing it anywhere else. And another Dead Bloom.
Well, that should come up later in the game, knowing that you can only pay 3 of a card. Now Marco knows that no additional Death Blooms are going to show up in any of the battlefields.
Yeah, so he can conquer and not be afraid of being hit directly. So that's actually not great for Travis. Possibly the two worst bodies he could have hit.
I think so. In this setup, I'm not saying that this is the best situation for Marco, but seeing the good and the bad.
it's a little better. It's a little better, Your odds of losing lowered by 1%, which is something we'll take.
Hey, 1% is that could mean the difference.
All right, Marco does have about 7 cards in hand.
I see 2 Watchers, right?
With 8 runes. All right, coming in with a Boro, getting a point, nice and easy.
Are we sending them to draw more cards, do you think?
I don't think
no,
we need
because
to.
if you send, you have to recycle, right? Or is it when you conquer?
It's only when you conquer. Okay. Yeah, but I think we just keep them back here in case we need the 1 might later on with the Watchers. We want to have that available. We don't need to draw. We can draw next turn. So now this does put Travis at 4 points. Sorry, I apologize.
No, you're right.
Oh yeah, it is
It
4
is
points
4.
for holding.
Okay.
So we're up 4-3 at the
Went to
moment.
5, conquered the other. Another mind splitter. This is not
Yeah,
something,
Devin Conquer.
as Marco, you would want to see. He had the time warp in hand. He decided on the Watcher.
Time.
Watcher.
Oh, Time Warp Cleave Watcher. Okay.
And Travis hit the Watcher, by the way.
Yeah, it's correct. But now we just get to wall
You think
up
it'll be
with
another?
Mountain Drakes. Yeah,
Oh.
it's gonna be Mountain Drakes. They're
Playing around? Do you think he's playing around the? Well, now that he knows his hand, he's definitely playing around the unchecked power, not putting those units in the battlefield.
Yeah,
forcing him to use it and just removing 2 death balloons.
Yeah, he's ahead in points as well. Travis being ahead in points. So even if Marco unchecked powers here, moves in and takes control, it won't matter much. Now these Mountain Drakes at base are also putting in a lot of pressure because now Travis has about 35 might at base.
Just a big vanilla.
Yeah, it's just in any game, big vanillas are always good.
Oh man, watching these gameplays just makes me want to pick up every deck.
Yeah, right. Like it's every deck plays fundamentally different,
and they play fun. They look fun.
Yeah, I mean it's not much fun, you know, just looking at the top card of your deck and hitting a.
It's like a roulette, not roulette, but what are those things called when they spin?
It's all high rolls.
Yeah, high roll. Yeah, we're high rolling. We're gambling.
All right, so we're moving in with the Sentry, letting it die, and getting its Death Note trigger to draw a card. So Marco needs to see all of his unchecked powers. Oh, and we see one in his hand.
That unchecked power is just going to remove 2, like we said earlier, but the base of Travis is menacing.
Yeah. So Marco needs to clear these, conquer both points, set back a rune for conquering the Sigil battlefield.
We're drawing.
Yeah, we're moving in, getting another draw. We have a Time Warp, unchecked power, a Poro, I believe. Our hand isn't awful. We know Travis cannot win next turn. We have a Kaisa as well, but we do need to dig.
Yeah, if I was playing Misfortune now, I would definitely be like Travis, just sitting back.
Fight on the Mind Splitter, give a -1 draw card. Now you could argue that crashing one of the Watchful Sentries was incorrect. Incorrect, because he needs to conquer a battlefield, and he knows that Travis is going to reconquer with one of the bodies. So he needs big bodies at base, Marco does, for the next turn to go in. Because now if he unchecked powers here, he's forced to go in with a Poro at 1 and with a Kaisa at the other and just lose them. Where he could have just had a 1 might that he lost, regardless, and get that draw.
Oh. Wow, what a line. Actually, what a small.
Yeah, because he's seen the card draw regardless, right? Because Travis has to go in and kill the Watchful, so he's gonna see the draw regardless. But now he's gonna lose one of the Kaisas in this, back and forth of conquering.
We're moving 8 forward.
Oh, we're moving in with both Kaisas.
Cleave.
I guess we're trying to force. Oh, Travis is thinking about the Reaver's Row ability to move back his Dead Bloom. He's debating on just protecting it.
Now it seems like Travis is playing around the unchecked power. I feel like it is fair to think on retreating. It is a might of 8. It puts pressure.
Yep. So they crash here. The Kaika conquers.
Yeah, moving him up to.
Puts Marco at 4 points, and he gets to draw a card. Marco's currently at 9 runes. He'll be at 11 next turn, assuming he doesn't return anything. So that time warp in his hand will also be live. But he needs to, he needs to wall up at his base to be able to conquer the battlefields next turn. So we play a Darius. We have a Poro at base. Alright. Travis starts his
readying
turn.
everything.
And we go to 6. With again,
But does he go to 6?
yes, the Dead Bloom is holding the other battlefield. I believe he just hasn't adjusted his point. Yeah, so there he is correcting it now. So he's at 7 for conquering there. And he's swapping the Dead Bloom with the Mountain Drake. So we're defending with 2 Mountain Drakes. Now, if you're Travis here, are you going to play your units onto the battlefields or onto your base? That's what he needs to consider.
I'll play to the base. Because now it's going to be Marco's turn. And I think we saw that unchecked. Oh.
Yep.
Unchecked power.
Unchecked power. This is game right
time
here.
Warp. I don't think you care about the time warp or the Kaiser. Yeah, even Marco knows.
Yeah, like
he's signaling with his hat to choose the time warp.
Yeah. I don't think there's a combination of cards
Do anything really
that Marco can draw to get him out of this, because Travis will still hit 1 more unit off the Aurora. The time warp, interesting. Oh, that's telegraphing that Marco, that Travis, and a second Mind Splitter.
Hitting the Kaiser.
So the reason why we're not hitting the
unchecked powers, do you think he has that answer on his?
He has the answer in his hand. So it's very possible that he has an unyielding spirit, which I believe does work. Prevent all spell and ability damage this turn. 1 rune, 1 power.
Yeah. That definitely is. I would say that's an answer, and that would definitely unyielding spirit too.
So that would be the only reason. And yep, Marco scoops it up. He knows he can't win this game. Yeah, there's a bullet time. There's a gust there, and I'm assuming one of those cards we cannot see is an unyielding spirit.
Oh, what a match! Congratulations, Travis. Moving forward with the Misfortune decks, really showcasing the brute force that the units can have, and just being dropped at no cost.
That's what it is, right? That it's just absolute brute force. There's no, playing back and forth. There's no interactions. My monsters, my units, are bigger than your units.
Here, contest is 29 battlefield.
Yeah, like
with your Poro.
That's ridiculous. Like there's no way that was a massacre to watch. Unfortunately, Marco wasn't able to get that game 3.
Even with drawing so many cards, I thought drawing, because coming from a Yu-Gi-Oh background, just drawing is so enticing.
Oh, it is. Yeah, just keep drawing cards, keep conquering with Kaiser, and as we saw, like in this situation, might just beat. What is it?
Brain over power.
Brawn beat brain. Yeah.
Brawn over power. Or brawn over mind. Right?
Whatever. Yeah.
Comment in the chat. See what really the saying is. Yep. Yeah. Pretty classic.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Like if you're able to get that Aurora early on, you're not losing.
Oh, and having 2 up.
Yeah, even like just back to back, just putting so much pressure. Mind Splitter at such key times to get rid of his hand every time.
Didn't he hit 2 Mind Splitters like back to back at one point? No, he did. We just saw game 3.
He hit all 3 Mind Splitters. He hit 1 I think in the first Aurora, and then 2 in the last activation of the Auroras.
Oh man! Yeah. And then just.
But I mean, there's nothing else in the deck, right? All that's left is just the vanilla. Again.
Yeah.
We have deck lists here, so we can see that Travis plays 10 units, 3 Mountain Drakes,
I think we saw all of them.
3 Dead Blooms. Sorry, yeah, 3 Mind Splitters and 1 Misfortune in the main. So what else are you gonna hit? Like. But yeah, no, that was I mean, as Bagheera said, it's a classic matchup for MF and Kaiser. It's gonna swing one way or the other. There's not really a back and forth. And unfortunately for Marco, it was Travis's day.
Oh yeah, it was definitely his day. Yeah. If I was playing against Travis, or rather, if I was Travis,
you're delighted right now.
Yeah, very delighted. Easy, I would say, easy game.
Yeah,
game 3.
All right. Now they did play pretty fast. These are again 2 good players who've been playing the game for a while, so they know how every card works. They're not reading their own cards, reading their opponent's cards. They're good. They're good at the game, and they're good at playing their cards. So we do have quite a bit of time left. We have about 15 minutes until time gets called. Give about 5 minutes for turns. So we'll be back in 20.
All right, I'll see you guys soon.
We're about to get lunch.